Just about set to go now. Towing the slab in today's game, Brandon Sproat.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Misses, and now it's 3-2. The schedule is always a topic in the GBL. How could it not be? You play 28 games against 7 other teams, and the top 4 advance to the postseason.
Exactly. 8 teams, and you play the other 7 teams 4 times for a total of 28 games.
0-2 is the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. What's the impact of this type of schedule?
Well, you don't get many extra chances, that's for sure. And you can't have a bad series against a bad team and figure you'll just make it up later.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's going to be Jace Young. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. It kind of sounds like you're saying this format feels like the playoffs right from the start of the season.
It does.
He'll do it himself, and it's a 1. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill here today, Michael Arias.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Here comes Aaron Judge. That one misses. Ball 1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mesa on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one is lifted in the air. Canario sizing this one up. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mark Canha. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Goes down swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, John Singleton.
Now pitching. Aroldis Chapman.
And that one fouled off. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Popped up. Albies. And a quick out, number 1. Austin Hedges now. Strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Lee grabs it on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the outside corner.
Pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Alec Jacob.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Austin Riley, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Jumps, throws, in time. Got him. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Eloy Jimenez. First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 2 outs, bases empty. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Griffin Jacks.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him swinging. Now it's Alexander Canario. Right down to shoot. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. 0-2. This could end it. Got him. And that's the ball game. 1-0. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Line drive and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Wastes no time there. It's so impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead,
Tatis runs. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Wow. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. All right, Singy, let's chat about team names in the GBL. They're a little different than what we're used to.
well, we don't have a team called the Pinheads in Major League Baseball, that's for sure.
Jason Giambi in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Way inside, and that hit him. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Just missed.
Off the plate.
Pinheads is a good one, but don't forget about the singers, the whales, and the lemurs.
Where else in the world can you find a whale squaring off with a lemur? It's just another example of why the GBL rules.
Outside, that's a ball.
Next pitch is outside. And that drops in for a strike.
3-2.
Giambi, the runner at first with two gone. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Swing and a miss. There's the
No
changeup.
ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Here is Aaron Judge.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Nice grab. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. Rafael Devers up to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A massive home run. It's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Mark Canha. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow right field. Joe makes the play, and we're back. And now Ha-Seong Kim. Lodolo back to work. That misses. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Randall Gritchen in the box now. Takes strike one. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. That just misses. 1-2 to count. Outside.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses. 3-2 now. He goes down looking. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Adrian Morejon.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Out to short. One up, one down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball right back to the mound. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Eloy Jimenez. And that one fouled off.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
That's hard hit on the line. Gurriel handles the chance.
Now pitching.
Bruce Sutter takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Trying to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Fastball for a strike. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swings through that. Sutter is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. The final. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that misses. And we're underway here this afternoon. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one.
2-2 to count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got a ball,
1 out,
1 strike.
base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's going to be Jason Giambi. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Up the middle, De La Cruz. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. It's Aaron Judge now. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. Adios, pelota. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. That one off the mark. Going to count 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Oh, that's off the
Just misses with that one. In the air out towards right center. Joe hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. Here's Mark Canham.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Nope,
outside. And that is ball 1. On the ground, right side. Over to Giambi. That's
Now pitching.
welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Felix Bautista. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. swings through it for strike 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Hesung Kim in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
That one in triple digits.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Now he turns and heads for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Right side. Albies. That ends the frame. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Headed towards the corner. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Austin Riley at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Slings to first in time. Eloy Jimenez now. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Grichuk makes the grab on the run.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Griffin Jacks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time.
Got him! One away. So digging in, Connor Joe. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own, and they're down to their last out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Tatis swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that'll do it. And a 1-0 final score here. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And this one is off and running. Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge has it sized up. Makes the grab, 1 away. Aaron Judge at the plate. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Devers now. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. Adios, pelota. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Mark Canha. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0. At the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And a curve misses outside. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now he steps out as time is granted. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Back here at Wales Park. And towing the slab in this one, Shane Bieber. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 away. Aaron Judge, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Rafael Devers in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And delivers outside.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up. It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
That one missed. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt in time.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Edwin Uceta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Austin Riley leading things off and takes a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. This one smacked out to left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down. Here's Eloy Jimenez.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That one not close. And 1-1. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are two down. Swing and a foul straight back. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
And now Gabriel Moreno. Swinging a foul straight back. Time call. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Albies off of first with 2 away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now pitching.
Jonathan Loaisiga comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now, Ellie De La Cruz. Nope. First pitch, and he just misses. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. Two outs. Way out front for strike 2. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Swing and a miss.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Tanner Scott. Brian Roberts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that quickly 2 away. And now Austin Wells. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. Outside with a breaking ball. Next pitch is outside. And down on strikes. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Liam Hendricks.
Now pitching, Liam Hendricks.
Judge stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Yeah, big swing.
One ball, one strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Here's Rafael Devers. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Adios, pelota. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 3-0. And now the first baseman, Mark Canha. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, bases empty. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. And the pitch. And that one upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there.
One
Trying
ball,
to
2 strikes,
tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
On the ground. Whips it to Casas. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball. In the air, left field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Now pitching,
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Aroldis Chapman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one.
0-1.
You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So
that pitch is out.
it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That's outside. 3-2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just...
Wide throw, and it gets away. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
And fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is a big first out. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge.
Counts 1-0.
And ball 1 to Judge.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pena, the lead runner at second. Mangum at first. 1 gone. Got him looking. And 2 away now. Swinging a foul out of play. They're down to their final strike. Chapman is just 1 strike away. That one just misses the outside corner. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. And that's the Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that is downstairs. And we're underway. Next pitch is outside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. Adios, pelota. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It gets down, a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did
in there safely.
Now pitching.
Jonathan Loisiga into the game. Here's Mark Canha. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. O'Neill under it. Drops into the glove. Bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's outside.
Nope. Outside.
1-1. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Aaron Judge swings through it for strike 1.
The count.
That one a little bit high. And the count even 1-1. And Judge takes a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Devers. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Misses. Now 1-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Got it. Strikes out.
Now pitching.
Joe Kelly coming in.
Joe
Eloy Jimenez
Kelly.
now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-1. This one in the air, right field. Judge is there. Squeezes it. And there's one away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Roberts pulls it down, and there's two gone. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. And now Gabriel Moreno. First offering misses badly for ball one. In the air, right field. Judge getting an angle on it. He's there. He's got it. Back now, and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Danny Coulombe. Tyler O'Neill in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. 1 out, base is empty. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. One down. Now batting Tristan Casas. Step off, throw to first.
No, and
he just got his hand in there. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. Stepping in, Austin Wells. And that is out of play. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So now the DH spot, Carlos Pena. And takes low for ball one. Sliced hard but foul. Out to center. That is the inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Eric Swanson.
Now pitching, Eric Swanson.
De La Cruz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Late swing, foul to the left. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Bang! Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Devers at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. Popped up. Devers under this one. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs. Now at the plate, Mark Canha. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. Bang! A laser to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Kelly.
And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away. And now 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On the ground, right side. And that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Bruce Sutter. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. 1 strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game. And here is Ralph Kiner. Ball one, no strikes. That one pushed foul. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one chopped up the middle. Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's gonna... So 2 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ralph Kiner. And ball one. Swing and a ground ball, and that hits the bag. Barehand grab, save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. Ralph Kiner, the next Pirate to hit. Snell back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base. Time call. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Runner at first with 2 away. And the batter now, Ralph Kiner. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first offering is not close.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That one fouled off. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Snell. And makes the grab. Ralph Kiner, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Fouled off. He was late. Hayes, the runner at third. Bay at first. 2 out of the inning. Oh, and this one gets away. Bay up to second. Runner at third. So both runners are now in scoring position. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ralph Kiner. Just missed.
1-0.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
High fly ball, right field. Judge sizing this one up. Makes the catch. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. And Cleveland on top 1-0. There's a strike.
0-1. Ball.
Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and missed. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Ralph Kiner. And a foul ball.
You know, these Guardians need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them. So they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's outside.
Count is full.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab, and there's one down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the...
Rodon back to work. Foul ball there.
No, that's out.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mantle drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 outs, nobody on. And now here is Ralph Kiner. And it's fouled away. Rodon ready. Here comes. That one
Ball
missing inside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. And that is that. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. 1 for 3. That one missed. Fought off foul. Time call foul. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily. And up next for Cleveland, Ralph Kiner. 0 for 3 in this one. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Tying run at the plate. Way upstairs. And that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the runner holds. 1 down. Now it's the Guardians DH, Ralph Kiner. 0 for 3 in this one. Hard ground ball for a base stop. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning, leading off, Ralph Kiner. Boyd back to work. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That one ripped right center field. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Now here is Ralph Kiner. Doubled his first time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back, and boom goes the dynamite. Now up for St. Louis, Ozzie Smith. Check swing, called strike.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
The great thing about Ozzie in the field was that he could make any play he needed to. Diving stops, jump throws, cross body throws. Mark McGuire in the box now. No balls and a strike. There goes Ozzie. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Just missed.
It took Ozzie almost 3,000 left-handed at-bats until he hit his first home run from that side of the plate. And he did it in style. A walk-off shot to win Game 5 of the '85 NLCS for the Cardinals.
And ball 4 to aboard. Here's Josh Young. Paddock back to work. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carried. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Just missed. Right side, hard hit. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Josh Young getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Center field. Jenkins under it. And there's 2 down. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw into second, and he's got it doubled.
That scored the run.
Hey.
That's clobbered to straightaway center. Victory! They've won the final showdown.
Bottom of the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
That's it.
Just
Ball.
off the inside edge.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen
1 ball,
base,
1
maybe
strike.
get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. That one lifted to left. Musial. Calls it in, 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the left fielder,
That's a
Raul
ball.
Ibanez. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1. Just
That's high.
missed.
That's a ball.
They're down to their final strike. This could end it.
2-2's the count.
Not close with that one. Ball 3. Got him, and that's the ball game. Runner and score. Position, no outs. Gonzalez will hit next.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Hout back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Next to hit, Jim Edmonds. And that's
one
outside.
Ball, no strikes.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, there for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And that one almost got him. This one in the air, center field, Campbell. And that'll do it.
Eight outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go.
Oh, 2 is the count. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count.
Seven outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
Hey! 0-1. Ball. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey.
6 outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks.
Hey. Time. Three.
5 outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go.
Three.
4 outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
That's an out. He's safe.
3 outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks.
Runner, runner, runner. Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey! 2.
Just 2 outs
Foul ball,
left,
that's out.
and they have just
Out.
1 run left to score. Let's go.
Ah! 0-1. Ball, that's upstairs. I'm out. Three.
1 out to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
I'm
And
out.
there it is. Take 1 run.
Runner at third.
Now running at
Nobody
third
out.
base.
Now the third baseman,
Number
Adrian
13.
Beltre.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
To the right side. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score.
Fresh perks. Get your fresh perks here. And remember, no refunds. However, I will trade you a perk for a hot dog.
Back here in Queens, here's Francisco Lindor. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Hoffman, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And there's a base hit to left. So the inning is still alive with Juan Soto coming to the dish.
Hang out.
Nine outs remaining.
Oh, and 1. No balls, 2 strikes. He's out.
And they turn 2. That's got to sting. 7 outs to go. Six outs remaining.
Line out. Ground, no double. 2 bases, everybody.
5 outs left.
Oh.
4 outs to go.
No. Inside. Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hey, 2. 2-2 the count.
Three outs remaining. Oh no, a double play.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's in. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hey, 2. 3-2.
And that'll do it for the final showdown. No dice. Better luck next time.
New inning getting started. Here's Mike Trout. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jazz tosses the first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Don Baylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. That one outside. And it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and it's a full count. And that's a strikeout looking. Angels with only 1 out left. Rod Carew, the next to hit for the That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
One strike away. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
You're a natural at this.
And here's the first baseman, Ralph Kiner. He's 0 for 1.
Number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Carter's throw, not in time. Stolen base. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-1. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ozzie Smith. That one pulled foul.
Ball, that pitch is
Just
out.
missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
Ball,
inside, just missed. Fouled off left side. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first.
All 1. Nope, that's inside. Aye.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis Gonzalez. Now running at second base, number 23, Fernando Tatis Jr. That's
He's
good
out.
run.
Out.
8 outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this. Oh, this one's demolished to center. And the late run is across the score. They win it. That scores a run. Barrels. Ten outs to go. Oh, that's hammered to right. Winner, second hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Luis Gonzalez.
Number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Strider back to work. Swinging a foul out of play. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. This is Diamond Quest Baseball. One wrong step,
and it's all gone.
And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And he swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
The batter now, Ralph Kiner. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Luis Gonzalez digs in now. Out to short, Volpe. Whips it to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Liner snagged at first. 2 outs, base is empty. Adrian Beltre now at the plate. And that one wrapped foul. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back in the Bronx, and today's starting pitcher, Jim Palmer. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
It's in and out of his glove.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now. Seeing if he can get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Next to hit, Mickey Mantle. Swings through that one. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play move.
Next pitch is outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it across, and they get Goldschmidt.
Now
welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ian Hamilton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stan Musial, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Connor Griffin in now, takes ball one off the plate. And it's 1-1.
Wow, no fair right there.
One ball, one strike.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Feed to second, that's one. On to first in time. Double play. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Just missed.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Billy. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Hit hard, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Joey Bart now. And there's a ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dominguez makes the catch.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Paul O'Neill stands in now and watches strike one. That one ripped. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Round second, digging for third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
And that one is inside ball one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box now, takes strike one. Right through there for a strike. And that's off the outside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out looking. Back in New York, top half of the third inning. And now the right fielder, Larry Walker. Line drive, hauls it in for the out. So up next, Ralph Kiner.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
One down, base is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Adios, pelota. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Now it's the DH, Luis Gonzalez. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Edmonds now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Move to second, and he dives back in safely. He swings and fouls one off. Gonzalez at second. Edmonds over at first with one away. They say a win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out swinging. And an excellent job keeping it right there. So first and second with 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Stan Musial. That smash towards center. Mantle right there to make the grab.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Logan O'Hoppe into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Also entering the game, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He'll play second. Also into the ball game, Fernando Tatis Jr. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will fall. Around first and hustling for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Foul ball. Hoffman, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Judge rips that one. That's the ball game. A shutout.
That's a wrap on another great quest. Good job, kid. Look at Captain High Roller over here.
And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Inside.
No, inside.
And we are underway. Off the plate inside. Two balls and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Lifted in the air, right field. Garcia sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's one down. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. This to third. Young. Tosses to first. Third out. And here is Wyatt Langford. Hard hit left side. Handles. Throws to first. One up, one down. Josh Young batting with one down takes a strike. Ripped to third and caught. Now the catcher up to hit. Jonah Hine.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in for the third out. Top of the second, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Fair ball. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could.
Chris Martin on the pitch here. Mark McGuire will hit next.
Chris Martin.
First pitch misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard liner. And that's a fair ball. The run scores from second. Save.
He's in there. He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In plenty of time to first. 1 out in the second. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Hit in the air, center field. Tavares settles under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they lead by 2. Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Langford ranging back, and it hits the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now it's going to be Travis Bazzana. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1's the count.
Not even close there. And 1-1. That's down and in.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ripped on the ground to second. Simeon toss over to first. Bottom of the second. And now the DH, Michael Young. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Fouled off down the right side. Buehler winds and deals.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
1 down, base is empty. Next offering misses down and away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Corey Seager. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching,
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Sean Armstrong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
De La Cruz in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Edge of the zone for a strike, and a count 1-1. On the ground, right side, Simeon fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fly to center his first time.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Next offering is fouled back.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
Grounded out his first time up.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Langford on his way over, makes the grab for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Junior now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Hard hit right side. Over to first, and the inning is over.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman. Marcus Simeon, the leadoff batter, as he swings through for strike 1. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. Now one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Simeon into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nope. That's inside.
And the 1-0 misses low. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is down low. And that's in for a strike.
3-2.
And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Now pitching. Weaver.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And a slider misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Simeon at third. Taveras on at first with 2 down. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Simeon comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's 3-1.
Big RBI for him right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now a chance for Jonah Heim. Ground ball left side. And that is the ball game. And your final 3-1 for Chris.
Wow, keep this up, and you'll be the coach pretty soon.